guys, we've had an amazing idea.
Is that why you're picking at your bottom?
No, we're going to do a series of transformational videos. You know, GWRM.
What?
No, GRWM. You know that?
No.
It's very well known.
GRWM.
Hashtag GRWM. Tell him what.
Great rooms we make.
No. Get ready with me. But you can do.
What?
See you.
NT.
No. W. M. Come on.
What are you talking about?
Clean up with me.
No, it sounds like you're cleaning up vomit.
No, clean up. Well, what are these transformational videos when they're cleaning?
So the idea is that I use my new mini Hoover.
Yeah.
And
you haven't seen yet, guys.
But the worry has always been that things like Han Solo's blast will get sucked in.
But we can't do this without showing them the Hoover.
No, the Hoover's here. There is a see-through.
This was Mark's favourite Christmas present. There's a bag. And there's a brush.
Oh, you've lost it.
Oh no, there's not. What's that?
That's a brush.
Oh no, that protects the brush. Oh look.
Oh, do you know what you could do, Nadia?
Look. Mark, shut up. Oh. Come get clean with me. Come get clean with me.
What's the shoulder? Don't do it.
Look, it's not even plugged in.
What do you plug it into?
Look, you just go. And each episode, one shelf. How many fucking years is it going to take you?
And what do I talk about? Each piece that I'm cleaning?
Yeah, it's for total fucking crackheads like you, nutters, niche fuckers, weirdos.
Don't walk off
It's
with
not
it.
for
You're going to take that up to your bedroom.
This isn't a series for normal people. This is a series for fucked up people. Hang on.
What's
Mark. You won't see her forever, but then we'll be filming and talking shit and she'll just be there going...
Where's she gone?
This is Chi-Chi.
You just called it weird.
This is Chi-Chi, go over there. This is Chi-Chi just there.
But I think you got the acronym just then. Weird shit for crack addicts.
Weird shit. No, weird cleaning shit.
Look behind you. She's looking through a table.
What's wrong with her? Oh, is it the fireworks coming? Oh.
Right, see you later.
Mark, the series just got weird fuckers. Only weird fuckers.
FWC, FWF.
For weird fuckers.
Yes.
No, the cleaning show for weird fuckers.
CS.
What is the hashtag that everyone misses?
Hashtag CS.
Mrs. Mop and all that.
CSFWF.
What's her name, Mrs. Mop?
Hinch.
But you could be Mrs. Mop. Mr. Mop. Why do you call
Oh, I could be Mr. Grinch.
No, Grinch doesn't make any sense.
Hinch, it rhymes.
No, nobody will make that up. Mr. Mop. Mop.
I don't want to be Mr. Mop.
Mr. Dust.
Where are you going?
Mr. Duster. Oh, I fucking hate you.
So we're doing the ubiquitous New Year's Day chat, and we're talking about food. And Nadia is trying to. I've been saying to Nads, I do want to get a grip on my food.
Right.
And I'm trying to be. I want to be better. Nadia's asking lots of
Do you know
probing
what's really
questions.
funny about having a lot? You know what's really fun? One of the fantastic things about having a YouTube channel for such a long time and having like a really dedicated audience is that they too are living this marriage with me. So they too
works vice versa. Smart.
They too
Smart
have had
defense.
this circular conversation about how you really want to address your food. What was the line you just said? I really want to.
No, you said you need to have more
No, you just said.
consciousness.
I did say. Anyway, so he said today, I want to be more conscious about my food, which I said, this is great. Because what Mark tends to do is he tends to hoover, because he doesn't nourish himself, he doesn't care for himself, it's just like, so I said, you know, maybe a start to be more mindful with your eating is to just like, you know, just take a moment to look at the food just before you eat it. So it's not like you just...
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
And I said, like, you know, like you could put it on a nice plate, and then we both stopped in that moment knowing absolutely that was absurd. And he went, well, a nice plate? I don't think I'm ever going to do a nice plate. And I went, well, how about just a plate?
Yeah, no, that's a valid point.
Let's just start with you.
I know.
Not just getting a tin of mackerel because you need to get back to work, and just opening the tin of mackerel and standing over the sink and eating the mackerel, and then like in a fug fall back to your computer. That's not mindful. That's losing complete connection with body, soul, nourishment. Yeah. You hear me all the time, don't you, say to the girls? Look at the way Maddie, when she prepares her food, she's got a bit of a ritual.
Everyone takes time and effort.
And Kiki will put it on a really pretty plate, and she'll sit and
Can't
she'll
do
make
pretty
herself...
plates. I'm never
We're
going
not
to
saying
do a
pretty
pretty
plate.
plate.
We're starting with a plate.
Yes, that's fine.
But if we can just... So
one
imagine
girl.
we've got something on a plate.
Yes.
Okay, and it's not just like a hunk of mackerel or a lump of
Tin of
cottage
mackerel
cheese.
on a plate.
Take a single moment. Yeah, because this is what we're getting now. Boom! Tin.
Plate.
Fork. And
You make me sound like a Neanderthal.
well, no, it's just you don't care. It's just lack of self-care.
No, I love.
So what? That's why you get bloating, because you just humph. Because now I'm just back to work, because it's not the enjoy. So A, we can't ask you to put it on a nice plate. B, we can't ask you to savour it and enjoy it. We can't ask those things yet. But the first thing I want you to do is look at your plate of food and say, where's the life? Is there anything that's going to give me life?
What do you
Is
mean?
there any
It's all
colour?
dead. Food is dead.
No.
Yes.
Fruits and vegetables, think of them as
Once they're
life.
picked,
Think
they're
of them
dead.
as living, right? And then think of that as the living, like, life force. And then think of the protein as the strength. Where's my strength going to come from? Because you'll be able to do that, because you're a man with strength. You'll go. But what will happen is you'll start going strength, and then you'll forget about life.
Fucking hell, I'm so confused.
Just get a fucking plate, put a slab of protein on, and put some veggies next to it. Have an apple, have one, don't have 10.
I don't ever have 10 apples.
Mark, sometimes we can't hear the telly for you punching apples.
I do eat them fast. I
Go
had
to me like this.
3 kiwis this morning.
Yes, I can take it. I've had kiwis. That's good. I've had all of them. Okay, that's a little too much, but...
3 kiwis.
Why do you keep saying it? Like you've climbed a mountain.
Well, because
You've had
kiwis
3
are really
fucking
good for you.
kiwis.
Kiwis are really...
You've had not a single fucking vegetable or fruit for God knows how long before that. 3 kiwis will not rectify it. Will not rectify your rectum.
Oh, I don't want to rectify my rectum. I do remember my nan. I would catch my nan in the window in the kitchen in Dorset, homphing food. She would never make herself anything. She would just homp.
Your mum's squirrels.
My mum's squirrels.
And your nan homps.
They've both got major food issues.
Over the sink, and that's what you do. You homp over the sink.
I don't homp over the
look,
sink.
This is my.
But I do love... Oh, what's
This is
that?
my breakfast.
What is it?
So I'm looking at my plate, and I'm saying,
That's a plate.
saying
That's a plate.
strength, muscle in that huge portion of Greek yogurt. I've got my za'atar, so I've got oregano and thyme and herbs and sesame seed to feed my gut, and then I've got olive oil for my skin and my hair and my healthy heart. And now I'm going, what could I add to that? Where's the colour? So I'm going to get some red pepper and some green pepper and a little bit of brown bread. And that's going to be the most beautiful breakfast.
These are such alien thoughts to have.
Well, just start with the plate. Let's start with the plate and then build from there.
Oh, okay. How big?
What I want you to do, Mark,
How big a plate?
photograph. Anything you prepare for yourself,
Yeah.
take a photograph of it.
What, like a tin of mackerel on a plate?
Because then I think we'll start to see, where's the beauty? Is there any beauty? Is there any nourishment? Where's your nourishment?
It's not a male way of doing things, is it?
Well, don't be so bloody stupid.
Wow.
It's an arsehole thing to say.
It's not an arsehole thing.
So now you're bringing male into
Well, it's not. Blokes are fucking stupid.
I think there's an awful lot of blokes who'd be very insulted with what you've just said.
Sorry,
Do
blokes.
nourish.
Sorry, blokes who do nourish.
Create a nice plaything. So it's New Year's Day. And after me lecturing Mark on how to have a little self-care and how to choose a plate, put some food on a plate. Guess where I am? Guess where I am? Yeah. Do you want me to take you through how I'm... God, I look fucking gorgeous in a sort of pale and interesting, like, consumptive way. Just because I've only got that light on. Because that one doesn't work. So, believe you me, this is a good light if you want to look good, guys. This is a fake light. So this is how I'm going about it, because I've been reading some posts on ADHD and how to help yourself when you're clearing up. Now, those people with ADHD will know about piling. Right, piling. We put piles and we put piles and we put piles. Hence, look, weird piles. Weird piles that never... In my head, that's a pile. In your head, that's something else. So there is... So what I'm doing is I'm going with my natural leanings towards pilings, but I'm making it more... What's the word? Productive. Because what the advice is to pile, but to pile into something. So that was a pile that was expanding. Let me just turn you around. So this here was a pile that was expanding. So what I've done is I've put it into a washing basket. So that is a pile of things that I definitely want to hang up, right? This here, because this was in with the pile of clothes that I wanted to hang up. This is going to be the what's it going to be? Oh, the washing basket of things that need to go downstairs. God knows where we put that, because that should probably go into Nanny Dies. So that's going to go into Nanny Dies. And why? Can anyone guess why that's going to go into Nanny Dies? Can anyone guess? That's going into Nanny Dies because it needs to go in the loft, because Christmas hats are over now, thank God. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. That is a pile for things that are definitely going to be hung up. This is a basket of stuff that's got to go somewhere else, out of the room. And then this is an enormous pile here. Hang on. This is a very, very big pile. So I've got to kind of dig into this to see what my thinking was. Right, so this will go downstairs. Oh no, it won't, because I'm going to start doing workouts up here. That'll go there. This is an annoying hanger that I keep putting somewhere to throw out, but then I don't throw it out because it seems so nice looking. So I'm going to put this in with the basket that needs to go somewhere else, so I can have a bit more of a think about it. So this is a hat. Now, this I could just put straight into the basket here, because that's where the hats go. But a part of me, and this is the part of me I'm trying to fight against, wants to put it in another pile, because I'm not totally happy with where my hats go. So I'm thinking, what's the point of putting it in there when I'm going to rearrange this? But I'm not doing that. I'm going to put the hat in there, and then if I rearrange it today, that hat just happens to already be there. So I've got a random pillow. everything needs to be thrown away. So that will go into this one because it's not for in this room. I've got loads of towels, so I'll wash them because I don't know why they're there. So I'll just wash them. So I'll put them out there to take down. And that's generally how I'm going to work through the room. It's now 3 o'clock, so I want to get this whole room finished in an hour. I'm going to get, that was another recommendation with the ADHD websites, to set yourself timers. I don't think I'll do that within the hour as well. But what I'm going to do is set myself 15-minute timers. I've got 15 minutes to hang up everything that's going to be hung up. I've got 15 minutes to deal with weird shit that I have got no idea what I'm going to do with. But first, I'm going to have a cup of tea. Well, I'm not going to have it down there. I'm just going to make it. I'm going to bring it up because I'm literally gasping for a cup of tea. Are you filming clearing up your room?
In my top 10.
Oh, I'm just talking people through on how to clear up a room.
Oh God, I'm sure they're going to be served so well by you.
No, I've done
Historically,
research.
you've demonstrated total commitment to this skill. I didn't know it was something you were expert in.
Oh, and you love me anyway, don't you?
When I can
No.
find you beneath the layers of clothes.
No, but I've got a system.
The one that's worked for the last 20 years?
No, it's a new system.
Oh, okay. Tell us about it.
So the new system is, and I've been looking this up on the ADHD website. You know how in ADHD people make piles?
Yes.
They make.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know whether you know about this habit with an ADHD
no, I've no
person.
idea about that.
What they do is when they clear up, they make piles,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
You may have seen it. You may have know this feeling, right? And I make
but I haven't
piles.
pretended that I don't.
But I make piles, but then my piles collapse because I make them too high.
You're lucky you don't have piles.
I know. But what I'm doing is I'm harnessing that.
Oh, hang on. Just use the harnessing word.
I'm harnessing
Hang on.
my
We
neuro
know.
spiciness.
We know that harnessing is a big therapeutic word.
Yeah, I'm harnessing
Yes.
my particular brain.
Yeah.
I'm still piling, but
Hang
I'm
on.
piling. Now, as I'm telling you, it doesn't sound so clever. Upstairs, it did when I was just telling them on my own.
Because you're talking bullshit.
No,
You
I'm
know
not
it. As
talking
soon as you hear
bullshit.
it,
I'm
it's
giving
load of old
myself a
nonsense.
timer, and my room is going to be cleaned in
Is
an
this
hour.
your new idea that you're harnessing?
Yeah, but I'm putting the piles into boxes.
Where the box is going to go?
And then I'm dealing with each box at a time. No, for an hour, I'm going to set myself a timer.
To put them in boxes.
No, to put them out of boxes.
Why are you going higher?
Because I don't know how
What's
to
the
see a
reason
spoon.
why you get to... So hang on. You're going to take all your stuff,
Yeah.
put them into boxes. Then you're going to have lots of boxes.
No, because
many
then
boxes
I
are
give
you
myself a timer for each box of stuff. And then, so, right, I'm doing nothing except this box for 15 minutes. Maybe I'll finish it in 5, who knows?
I don't understand how this is going to change anything.
Because what happens is I start one pile and then I go over to another pile halfway through. Whereas this way I'm going to stay with each pile.
How many boxes have you got?
I don't know because I haven't finished boxing everything yet.
How are you boxing things?
Mark, where can I put that big box?
How are you boxing things?
Well, I'm not boxing. You've got obsessed with the word box.
What are you doing? You're making
I'm
other
putting
piles.
it into receptacles.
So they're piles, but they're contained in something. And because they're contained in something, you can pretend and lie to yourself that
No.
you're harnessing them.
Look,
makes them not
To
piles.
you, this makes no sense. But to me, it does.
I don't think it makes sense to anyone.
Well, let's see.
Well,
I'm
you're
going to put a timer
let me
on.
tell you
I'm going to go and
something
clear up my
Let me
room.
tell you something you are going to achieve.
What?
Stuff will be in boxes.
No,
There's
it's
no
not.
doubt about that.
No, because that's the other thing I have to do. At the end of the hour, there must be no boxes.
Where are the boxes going? That's going to be my job.
It's going to be your job.
Right,
Because you do
cardboard.
boxes.
Yeah.
No, because I am using washing baskets. Instead of boxes.
What?
Because I didn't want to go and get the boxes again.
So you're
I'm-
basically putting piles into other containers.
Mark, you're just being very demotivating. Yes, you are. I've got a selfie stick because then I can do a time span thing for them. Well, you know how people on social media love a time.
lapse.
What? Why can't I say time span?
It doesn't mean anything. anything.
But it's a span over time.
It's a time
We haven't
lapse.
lapsed the time. We're spanning across time.
Babe.
Lapsed means
Time lapse.
I'm not lapsing.
Time
I'm
lapse.
spanning all the way through.
Time lapse is a constriction of time. Time span is an expanse of time.
Well, it's going to be a fucking expanse of time. I've got about 25 boxes up there.
Take the fucking
It's a
stick.
time span.
It's a time fuck.
I'm going to share a dirty little secret with you. You might be a bit shocked. Sometimes, not all times, because a lot of times I'm really happy, it makes me happy, but sometimes when you shout out, does anyone want a cup of tea? And everyone says, no thanks. I could jump up and down for joy. I know it's bad, isn't it? Because I say it nicely, anyone want a cup of tea? But inside I'm like, oh, fuck for that. Anyone else want to confess? God. Right, here we go, guys. Come with me. We mean business, don't we? I'd love a biscuit now. God, I'd love a biscuit. What have we got in biscuits? Chichi, it's not your turn. She said she hears biscuit and she thinks it's for... We've only got Nutella biscuits, the devil's work. Oh no, look what we've still got. Only my bloody favourite. Who knows what my favourites are? Please let there be yellow one. Please let there be a yellow one. Oh, there's no yellow one. Pink one's a fancy too. I need the sugar hit. Of course, the sugar hit is the worst thing I can do. Because it will give me 10 minutes of bad energy. And then I collapsed. Cause inflammation in the body. Inflammation causes disease. But every so often, twice a year. Honestly, it's so dry and stale. The box has been left open all week. The icing is crunching into my teeth, but it was still divine. Just answer me one question, Mr. Kipling. Why don't you make a whole box of lemon ones? Why don't you? Why don't you make a whole box of lemon ones? We all like them lemon ones best, don't we, guys? Here I am. I can't do a time lapse because I need to be on my phone because I'll go mad if I don't have something to listen to. So I'm going to give you a good span round. Of course, Mark will say that I should have said I'm going to give you a good spin round, but I'm spanning round. Just so you can see. The thing is, that's very dense, that basket over there. There's a lot of shit in there. There we go. Mark, you can put this bit to music. What music? Don't use Jaws. Oh, I don't think I'm going to tackle up there. I'm just going to do ground and here. Okay, the timer is on. We have 1 hour. I've got 15 minutes to do this one here. So let's see how we go. Just to inform you on what happens with an ADHD brain is, so I went to put the timer on to give myself 15 minutes to do this. God, my hair. And then I saw there was a message from Lisa, and I thought I better answer the message from Lisa. And there was a message from Miranda. I thought I must answer the message from Miranda. And so here we are. I've eaten into 7 minutes, probably, of my 15 minutes of time. So now I've got to go extra fast. Oh, here comes Kiki. She probably wants a conversation. Hang on. I'll bring you news. I finished 2 minutes earlier than I needed to. But in the meantime, Kiki came in. She spent ages getting ready. She's going out. This was on the floor. She fell on it and just went smashing into the cupboard. And she went, Mum, your room is really dangerous. So that spurred me on even further because, yes, she could have had a really horrible injury. So, okay, next pile. So I've got to make the pile and then I'm going to give myself 15 minutes. Maybe I'll just give myself 10 as I did so well last time. Empty and hanging up. Well, that's interesting. So I could film and be listening to my podcast. And I changed my top because I suddenly thought, oh, I like this top. And then I started looking at this top and got distracted. But the good news is I did empty my second pile and cleared up a bit more. So I did much more in 15 minutes. I'm going to do another 15 minutes now. I've now got bored of putting piles into other piles. I'm just going to buck and go for it now. So, you, me, you and me. You and me together.